Hey guys, welcome back to Sipping Tea with TJ. I hope you guys had an amazing day. Let's get into this tea. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about my Jazzy life. She did a video and it was titled Kids' Reaction to the New House. Y'all, I don't like talking about people's kids, okay? I just don't like talking about people's kids. But what the hell in the hell? Did she just drag them kids out of the bed in the middle of the night to go look at the house? I mean, the twins had on a pull-up and a t-shirt. The Kaylin and Amaya hair looked like it was all over the place. And she kept telling them to shush. Like, sis, what the hell are you telling them to shush for? Is somebody in the house? I mean, what are you telling them to be quiet for? It's nobody in the house. What? Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. If you know you're in the house with your kids and you're not going nowhere, of course, y'all not going to always be, dressed to the T. Your hair not going to always be laid. The kids' hair not going to always be laid. They might just have on their little inside clothes, but she knew her ass was going to turn on that camera. She knew she was going to vlog that shit. So she should at least try to do something with the kids. Damn. I don't know, y'all. It just looked like them kids rolled out of the bed and she put their asses in the car. And yeah. Another thing, y'all, let's go back to the house tour. So I did talk about this in the last video with the house tour. I just don't think she should take that other bedroom and make an office out of it. You know, you got 4 kids, plus you got, 4 plus 1. And then you got the 2 twins, Chris twins, that has been coming over on a regular basis, right? So my thing is, she could have set something up in her living room or her dining room, like a desk, a chair, and all of that, like she was doing at the apartment. She should have made that room out of, like, maybe a guest room. So when the twins do come over or anybody come over to visit, she could have an extra room. I just don't think she really needed to make that other room out of her office space. She could have utilized another part of the house, as her office space. And then she was talking about in the tour that the boys would be in the room with Kaylin. I don't think she should do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put the twins in the room with Kaylin. Like, no, they could have been in that other bedroom. And even if she do make that room an office, the boys could still sleep on the blow-up beds in the office, when they come over. When they come over, it's not like they actually living there. So even if she do make that her office space, they could still put the blow-up bed in there. I don't know. I just think she could have utilized that room for something else. Just my thoughts. So on her other channel, guys, she did, I think it was called a small grocery haul on My Jazzed Up Life. So she was pretty much saying that her Mountaineer is in the shop, which we knew that was going to happen, y'all, because that video that she did, and she was looking at that dashboard like, what? So she said that the Mountaineer is in the shop and is going to be in the shop for a couple of days. So she did, I guess, a grocery drop-off thingamajang where they dropped the groceries to the house. But she said, I only did groceries for a couple of days. What? Why? What does that have to do with the Mountaineer? Like, even when you had the Mountaineer was fine. You have done that drop-off grocery thing where they gave you more groceries than that. So why would you just get a couple of groceries for a couple of days? Like, I mean, how many people is that? Like 8 is her, Chris, her 4 kids, and then Chris kids that comes over. So you're gonna be feeding like 8 people sometimes, and you only got groceries for a couple of days? I don't know, y'all. It just makes no sense to me. I don't know, but I feel like just go get enough groceries for the month. Like, get enough groceries for the month. Of course, you probably have to go back here and there to get your veggies, get your fruits and vegetables, and stock up on other little things. But just get enough groceries to last you guys for like the month. Anyway, so Chris went live on the Extra Jazz and Chris channel. And he was pretty much talking about how grateful and blessed that they are to have the house, how this is humbling, how they won't take this for granted. He also went on to talk about his religion. He was really talking about his religion a lot, which I get it. This might have been an eye-opener for them, almost being homeless, and then at the last minute being able to find something. So it's probably humbling to them. But he went on to talk about how he found a church up the street from where they live, how he wants to start going to church more, and things like that. He did mention that he would marry Jazz in about 5 years. Which my thing is, I ain't rushing nobody into marriage, but she was good enough for you to lay down and sleep with. She was good enough for you to move in with, and she was good enough to have a baby with. So now you gotta wait 5 years to marry her. You didn't wait 5 years to have a baby by her ass or move in with her ass. So 5 years to marry her. He went on to say that both of them want a big wedding. So is that why he's waiting the 5 years to gather the money for the wedding? So before you guys get married, I would get my own house first. When I mean my own home, I would purchase my own home. I'm not going to be still renting out no house and be having this big lavish, spending $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on a wedding, and I'm still renting my property from someone. No, absolutely not. So I hope that's the reason why he's saying that, because he want to get them in a better situation in their lives, as far as owning their own home, being in a more financial stable, situation. I hope that's why he's saying that. But shit, I don't know, y'all. If they still in that house in 5 years, they better have a motherfucking wedding in that big ass backyard they got. That's a nice backyard. Shit, save you a couple dollars. All right, guys. So I've touched on everything I wanted to touch on in this video. Get to comment down below so that we can talk about it, speak about it, sip about it. See you guys in my next video.